Hello, YouTube fans, and welcome to this episode of Double Down with Double A. Here I am, your gracious host, coming to you live via SD card from right here in D18 Studios. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, this is the Battleground Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. I'm kind of stealing it for today's episode, and today I am talking about my top 10 favorite television shows of all times. There's going to be some, there's some on here that I thought about that didn't make the list, so they will definitely make on the honorable mentions list. Starting off at number 10, starring Henry Winkler and Ron Howard. Oh, happy days, these days are. I love that show. I mean, only thing I don't like is what in the hell ever happened to Chuck Cunningham. He comes out for like 1-2 episodes or something like that, and just they bring in the Fonz and he's gone. Number 9, another staying with the Gary Marshall theme here. We got Laverne and Shirley, starring Gary Marshall's sister, Penny Marshall. Yeah. Another great show is, another great show I grew up watching. I enjoy it every minute of it. I watch it on the hub. I watch it on YouTube. I watch it on Hulu whenever I get a chance to. I just enjoy watching it. And number 8, the zany one himself, Robin Williams, starring in Nanu, Mork and Mindy. Great from start to finish. I mean, he like 90% of his whole dialect in that entire show was all improv. You had to have people trying to tone him down, and it still didn't work. Number 7, is very campy, but still it made it on there, and that's the Brady Bunch. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, for those seasons that it stayed on the air, I still watch them. Still to this day, I'll go to Hulu.com. I'll watch them on YouTube. I'll watch them on TV Hub whenever I get a chance to. It's just that good old fashioned downhole fun that I got used to watching. This thing is getting heavy, so it's coming off my shoulder. At number 6, Little House on the Prairie, starring Melissa Gilbert, Melissa Anderson Arngrim. The list goes on and on and on and on. Michael Landon is in this show, for crying out loud. Another one I just enjoy watching from start to finish. I enjoyed it ever since I was a child. I enjoy it to this day. I drive Statboy nuts because there's times when I'll be in my room watching it on my computer on YouTube because I enjoy it that freaking much. It's that, for me, maybe it's that simpler times and simpler measures, and you show families pulling together when it comes to time. When it comes to struggles, you see all the families pulling together just to get one task done. It's just, to me, that's just awesome. Number 4, directed and produced by Bill Cosby. It's a Different World it's a spinoff from the Cosby Show. You got Kadeem Hardison. For those people that don't know who he is, just remember White Man Can't Jump. We go and sizzler, we go and sizzler. Or, the ghoul in Vampire in Brooklyn that kept having body parts fall off of his ass and stuff like that. You got Jasmine Guy in there. A lot of people made their start. Jasmine Guy. Jada Pinkett Smith made her start on that show. Tupac had a few cameos on there. Glenn Turman. For those of you that don't know him, he was he was Colonel Taylor. He was most famous for Colonel Taylor on there, but you want to date back a few years, he played in the show Cooley High, which is a very good one. Next, at number 4 on my list, like I said, I'm going to go with I'm going with The Cosby Show. Starring Bill Cosby, Felicia Rashad, Tempest Bledsoe, Keisha Knight Pullman, Malcolm Jamal Warner. I love that show. As a kid, matter of fact, one of the best gifts I got past year for the holidays, I got from a friend of mine. It was the Cosby Show DVD set. It was, it had like 10 of their greatest episodes on there, and I watch that one every time I get a chance. At number 3 is a show that had a show within a show, Home Improvement, starring with Tim Allen and Richard Karn. And did they ever show Wilson's face on that show? I really asking because I don't know.
On the very last episode, when they said their goodbyes and they brought out the crew, yes.
The credits, yeah.
Thank you, Stepboy. I knew Stepboy would know that one.
I was saying it.
At number 2, we got starring Martin Lawrence, another Detroit-based show. Martin, where I always, tell you the truth, I used to drive by that apartment building all the time, and I always wondered how Brother Man got into Martin's apartment from the fire escape, because he came in from the 5th floor. And when there's no fire escapes on that building, I don't know. But I always enjoyed it. I always thought it was hilarious. It started getting dumb in the last season, but the first couple of seasons were pretty damn good. And last but not least, that's on my top 10. I have, starring Jimmy J.J. Walker, I have Good Times. That's with Jimmy J.J. Walker, Esther Roll, John Amos, Janet Du Bois. For those of you that don't know who Janet Du Bois is, she's also the same person that did the vocals for the Jeffersons. She's the one that did I think she wrote the song too, I'm not sure. But she did the vocals for that. But she played Walona, who wound up adopting Janet Jackson's character a couple of seasons down the line. Another reason why I like this was the same reason I like the Little House on the Prairie. It shows how families can pull together during struggling times and just make it work. Just loved it. I mean, my dad didn't like it, but he didn't. I don't think he understood. But I seriously think if he actually sat down and watched a few episodes, he would have had a bigger appreciation for that show. There's quite a few that didn't make the list, but I'm gonna give them honorable mentions because I think they deserve to be there. One of them is a very, very, very hokey show. I mean, I don't think anybody in this house besides Renegade and maybe Statboy knows about this one. That's a Small Wonder. The little robot kid.
Who doesn't know about Small Wonder? Come on, Double A.
I had it on my list.
Oh, you did? Well, I don't know. It's like very hokey. Not too many people know about it. It's like a Small Who. I enjoyed watching that one as a child. It's like one of those things where if I had kids, I'll probably buy the DVD sets if they ever come out and let my kids watch them. Another one, starring a little fat kid on Stand By Me, Jerry O'Connell. And it's another B show, but it was, I enjoyed it. Was My Secret Identity. You know, the guy with the that could fly with the hairspray cans and stuff like that. I thought it was stupid, but it was cool at the same time. Another honorable mention I want to throw out there is a show that I definitely recommend for children, like I say 5 and under, is the Electric Company. I don't know if anybody's ever remembers that show, but I do. They used to do like skits with the Amazing Spider-Man. They used to do the you know, it used to come on after Sesame Street and before Mr. Rogers in the morning on the PBS Nation. I thought it was pretty good, and kids was able to be entertained while learning at the same time. Actually, I would say more geared towards kids 5 to 8. You know, 5 and under was more Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. 2 more honorable mentions right there that, you know, where I would get them on DVD and let my kids watch them from sun up to sundown. The new Sesame Street, I don't know because I haven't watched it. You know, although I did want to watch the 40th anniversary because they had like, they brought in like the guest cast of all guest casts, like Adam Sandler came out, like all kinds of people. I can't even remember, but I remember Adam Sandler was in it. I wanted to see it just to see it. Well, that's about it for right now. Tell me about some of your favorite TV shows or sitcoms growing up as a child, or even to this day that you enjoy watching. Leave the comments right here in the comment box. I'm looking forward to seeing them. Until next time, I'm Double A, and I'm out of here.